Coming up next is the UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 154 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Monster.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
All right, here we go. Beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Beautiful fight.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Nice 1-2 there. Oh, single collar tie here.
Over and over, he's landing these big body shots.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked.
big body kick lands.
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Oh, collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Again, they will clinch. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Got the single collar tie. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Let it go now.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. Right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And now he's hooked.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, now he's got the tie plumb, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
Ooh, blocks the shot. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Just missed with the left there. And they separate.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Oh, wow, oh! He might have got really choked.
Remarkable to watch. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Back mount now. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. All right, let's show you some of the highlights from the previous round. DC, elbow striking 101.
Elbow striking 101. Every time his opponent got close, he knew that was going to be the game plan. His opponent was going to pressure, so he was trying to smother him. But instead of just grabbing and holding, he used those elbows to really damage his opponent and put himself ahead in this fight.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Slips to avoid the right. And they separate.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And he comes through with a big knee. both of these guys going all out. High action fight here.
That
big knee.
That knee hurt him. Oh, that's a nice strike.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Beautiful body kick. Again, back into this position. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, big elbow. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Oh.
Both guys landing big shots.
Nice looping punch. I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now.
Left hand punch in the clinch. Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left.
Way to hide that leg kick. Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick. Any body kick may finish this fight. It does not have to be the front one up the middle.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, outstanding placement as he lands the knee to the body. Again, the taller fighter making noise with a knee strike there.
Nice head kick. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Just unable to quite find that range. And he landed the right hand there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, and he caught the kick. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Round three next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Finish him though this time, all right?
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
All right, he'll engage.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, spinning elbow right to the head. That'll get his attention. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, went for the spinning kick there. Telegraphed it a little bit. No good. Lands with the right hand. Some nice back and forth action here. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up on the fight stand. Nice strike.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
Real nice body kick land.
Single collar tie now.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Side control now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. He's gonna attack armbar here.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Absolutely, he finishes his opponent by way of submission. Now let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 46 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again.